This is the CS61B Proj0 Gold Points. For this, I created a spacecraft that is controllable and is subject to the gravitational forces in the solar system. So in our command line, we have the interpreter Java, the file name nBuddyExtreme, the radius of the universe, the our DT, the file with all the planets. And then we have the x position, the y position, x velocity, y velocity, and the mass of our spacecraft. And there's the spacecraft. See, it's orbiting the sun, and its initial position started to the left of the sun, as we expected. And now we can change some of the parameters. For example, the initial x position. Let's make that one positive, and it starts to the right of the sun and starts to orbit it, as we expect. And now we can change the velocities. So let's make the initial x velocity a little, or no, we can change the y position. And so let's make that one lower. And it starts below the sun, and the orbit is makes a larger ring around the sun, as expected. And now we can change the velocities. So for the x one, let's make that a little bit smaller. As you can see, it orbits a bit closer to the sun. Now we can change the initial y velocity and see how that works. And as you expect, its orbits, it is a little larger than before. And now let's try moving the spacecraft around. So with those same parameters, you can notice that that depending on where our mouse is, the spacecraft always points in that direction. It's full 360 degrees. It just points in that direction. And then if we press the mouse down, uh, then the force of the spacecraft can propel it around the screen. But uh, it's still subject to the forces in our solar system. So you see the sun's gravitational acceleration still matters. It can pull it in, and now it can just move it across the screen, and it controls as you expect. So then we can bring it back to the sun and back into orbit. And that's the project.